Welcome to Primecast, episode 94. My name is Jesse.
My name is Wyatt.
It's been a couple weeks since we've done a show.
Yep.
Couldn't get a hold of each other last week, so because of your adventures, so I think we have a lot of show to make up for, so
Yeah.
let's get right into it. I guess you're going to want to talk about your little convention.
Kind of. But actually I wanted to cover something that I left you a voicemail about the other day.
Okay.
Because I think that should be brought up on the show. Because I think that's cool as fuck. So, I think I posted about this on Facebook. But, I was at... Well, this is a cool story and a really messed up story. I think it's cool for me, and I think it's really fucked up for Jesse. So what happened is I'm at a Target, just on a whim, with my sister, and I'm walking through the toy aisle, and I get in the toy aisle. I literally... And I'd been in the store for a few minutes, so I was really mad at myself for a while. Because I was in the store for a few minutes, I'm like, alright, I guess I'll go check out the toys. As soon as I turn the aisle, I see a gentleman picking up a Black Widow off the peg. And then I see him take a Winter Soldier. And then it was the last Winter Soldier. And then, normally what I'll do is, it's not really a test, it's more so to see how they react, because this is how this isn't how, but when I was in Five Below a few years ago, there was a scalper in there just digging for wind chargers. He was, like, Jesus Christ, he was just, like, flapping his hand through the shelf, desperate. And I already had two on hold for that store. One for me, one for my friend. And then I went back home and turned out the guy was a scalper. Found enough people on the boards. Anyway, this guy was not one, because I actually talked to him for a while. And we were talking about, essentially, Marvel Legends and Transformers, like, and how we can't find them. And then, so that guy left with a Black Widow Winter Soldier. I was like, well, Jesse'd be upset. And I'm kind of upset he got the last Winter Soldier. But whatever. He was a cool guy. And I actually saw him yesterday, again, at my work. Another guy comes over from the other aisle and says, hey, I know who you. I'm like, huh. Or something along those lines. He says, yeah, you're the kid who does the podcast, right? And I'm like, yeah. And I had told the guy I did a podcast. So, you know, I was like, oh, I guess he heard that. He's like, no, yeah, you do the one with, I forget his name. I was like, oh, that's just Shoutabout. He's like, yeah, that's the one. I can't remember your name either. Told him my name. He's like, yeah, you're the kid who, and this is what really wigged me out. I'm like, oh, wow, he is not messing around. He's like, yeah, you're the guy who works at the theater and dresses up as Spider-Man.
That's creepy.
That, like, I stood there, like, just like, what? You legitimately listen to our show. I met a guy in public who listens to our show, and that blew my mind. That made my day. That made my week. That was insane. That was fantastic.
Fantastic?
Yeah, because I've never, you hear these stories of people who, like, be on YouTube and they'll meet someone in public, like, oh, I know who you are. I've never had that before. And to have it before Primecast is awesome. He recognized my voice.
Yep.
Not even my face, my voice. From an aisle over, and felt to the need to come talk to me. That is cool. I think his name was Scott. Obviously he listens here and there. So hi, Scott. That was cool. I believe I shook your hand. That was a cool story. I like that story a lot. It's one of my favorite stories. You okay?
Yeah.
You sure?
Yep.
I love you.
Yeah, but if you're only there a fucking minute earlier.
I know. Well, yesterday I got really excited because I also went to another Target. And all the Targets around me got in the Wave 2. And I walk in the aisle, and it looks like they have a full peg. Like, full 2 pegs of a whole case. I'm like, alright, there's gotta be Black Widow in here. And the only figure not there was Black Widow. But they had, like, a World War II cap that had to have still been on the shelf. So maybe there's a Black Widow still in that store that didn't get put on the shelf.
Or just one of the employees stole it.
Well, I don't know about stole it, but yeah. That's also a possibility. But I'll keep checking. I'm getting
My
close.
my target is officially out of all Captain America Marvel Legends, so I'm just waiting for them like the place I'd order to get more in.
Yeah, that's exactly what happened with mine. Well, all three of my targets that I have been to got them all at the exact same time, essentially.
But I did get a Winter Soldier Captain America.
I got him too, and yesterday I got Winter Soldier.
Yeah, you fucker. Was
Uh,
that the only Winter Soldier they had?
uh, I believe so.
So
I didn't
you're
look.
saying-
I looked. Well, I didn't. I grabbed him and then I looked for Black Widow. I really didn't know. I really didn't look for anything else. I didn't even look for any of the other variants.
If you're looking at my face right now, it would be a face I'd be saying bullshit.
Ooh, okay.
Hmm.
I'm not looking at your face, so whatever. Do you not have Winter Soldier?
No.
Have you not seen him?
Nope.
Ah. Well, if I see him, I'll get you him too.
Okay.
Cause I'm done with these. Unless
You
I
think
unless I see an AIM soldier, but
So did you build your Mandroid?
I did. Let me get him. Where is he? Oh, there he is. Yeah, he's beefy, but he's a little awkwardly shaped. But I still like him.
I'm not gonna get Red Skull or Baron Zemo. I'm just gonna wait to get Winter Soldier and Black Widow, and that's it.
So you don't care about Mandroid.
No.
You could
They own-
sell
they-
the centerpiece for Mandroid on eBay for money.
No. It's too much effort.
It was a lot of effort. This thing when Black Widow first came out, like maybe 3 cases got out, went for like $60 just the torso.
Yeah.
Fucked up. But Black Widow's coming down in price. People were seeing her in store. She's getting out there. Two per case wave. These figures are going to be out there for a while. So
I'll be really sad if I never get my hands on Black Widow, because I was fucking around with all my movie Marvel Legends, and I built a display, had all of them picked up, have the new Captain America in there, and just missing the Black Widow. It just looked incomplete.
I guarantee by the end of 2014 you will have a Black Widow.
That's a long ass wait.
I said by then, not till then. Okay. I guarantee by August of 2014, you will have a Black Widow. That's a summer. That's enough time for you to find one, for the wave case to come out, and for me to find you one. Like, I have a question.
Cool.
I have a
Okay.
question for you.
All right.
So obviously it's no secret to the listeners that you want a Black Widow real bad. Have you gotten any private messages from people like, "Hey man, I got you one for $60"?
Nope.
Okay. That seems like a real easy walk of shame to take. And what'd you say you're about to buy one on eBay for 60? Don't do that.
I would.
Don't do that. Please, for the love of Christ, don't do that.
I came really close.
Don't do that. Please.
Then you should have been there that target 5 minutes earlier.
Yep, totally my fault.
Fucker.
Yep.
What did you do? Like, you just stand in the parking lot for like 5 minutes, just like looking at your phone.
No, well I did.
Ah, shit! Somebody's at the door.
Yeah.
Talk about shit. Hold on.
Yeah, well. I'm not gonna talk about shit. I'm not gonna do what he says. Do what he tells me. Fucker, he's not my real dad. I'm already tired of sitting here. Jesse, come back. Yeah, he's back. Who was it? Pizza guy?
Yep, pizza guy.
Really?
Yep.
Oh, I didn't even know you ordered pizza. I'm
Pizza
psychic.
Hut.
Pizza? That's disgusting.
Pan pizza.
Okay,
It's not the best, but
you know who's amazing? Donato's.
I hate Donato's.
I fucking love Donato's, you communist piece of
That
shit.
shit is disgusting.
I don't like Pizza Hut because literally, I think Pizza Hut has good pizza. It's literally because the Pizza Hut who delivers to me can't make pizza right and can't deliver it within a 2-hour time frame.
So this is a personal reason why you think it's disgusting.
Yeah, it's a personal vendetta. It's not actually an opinion. It's more of a malice. Okay, so I like how that one place has still not gotten their things.
Yeah, I know, it's fucking bullshit. They're stealing them and being selective of who they send them out to.
Like, I already found mine in retail, and it's fucking April.
Yeah.
Today's date is April 12th.
They were supposed to get them in February.
That's really weird. That's really weird. I don't know what to think of that. That's just weird. That's fucking weird. Oh, I need to put in a pre-order for Guardians.
Yeah. If they get them in on time.
Well, probably not from them. Probably not from them, but at all. Robot Kingdom is reliable.
I
Shipping.
put in my order for Guardians.
Well, you'll get them by the time Avengers 2 comes out.
Oh, what's that? If I'm lucky.
Just real quick cover of my convention. It was awesome. It was fun. If you went to ANG 7, the convention itself was kind of wonky and unorganized, but the people were awesome. The whole Tea Time crew was great. That's about all I have to say about that. And Captain America 2, since you haven't seen it yet, because you don't like nice things, it was fucking awesome. Stay till the very end of the credits, and it's wonderful. It's the Age of Miracles. That's all I'm going to say.
The Age of Extinction?
The Age of Miracles.
Marvel / Avengers Marvel / Transformers crossover.
Wait, what do you mean Marvel and the Avengers are doing a crossover?
I mean Marvel / Transformers crossover.
So, can I tell you just a thing, really quick? It's not anything about the actual movie. It's one of the credits things.
Yeah.
Okay, so you know at the end of the credits it'll say, like, Thor will return, Tony Stark will return.
Yeah.
This one said Captain America will return, but it didn't say just that. It said Captain America will return in Avengers Age of Ultron. And then as soon as the thing ended, some guy walked out of the theater singing It's the Age of Aquarius. It was quite funny.
And that's weird.
It is weird that they put the whole title. But it got me really pumped. I'm like, ah!
Did they do that in Thor 2?
No, they just said Thor will return. Same thing with Iron Man 3. They just said Tony Stark will return. Oh man, I wonder if it's going to say that Guardians will return. I doubt it. That'd be awesome.
So what'd you get at your convention?
Ooh, Thanos will return. Oh, that'd be fucking rad. I didn't get a lot there. They didn't have very much. They had no, like, American action figure like that. Like, the closest they had some, like, NECA horror figures. And that's about it. But they didn't have, like, anything Transformers, no Marvel Legends. I got a, like, a wind-up Dalek from Doctor Who. It's yellow. I got a Snorlax plush, because I'm 12. And,
Snorlax?
from Pokemon.
Yeah. Why Snorlax?
Because Snorlax was... They had, like, actually really adequately priced plushies, and I wanted one, and then I was like, well, Snorlax is awesome, and I like Snorlax a lot. And they had sold out of Raichu and Gengar and Bulbasaur, my 3 most favorite Pokemons, and then they had Snorlax still there, and Snorlax was my favorite of the ones they had.
Oh.
Because I was stupid and waited until Sunday to buy anything. I got a parking ticket, which is why I couldn't meet up with Jesse, because...
explain how you broke my heart and made me want to kill myself that day.
I'm sorry. Okay, so I'm told, hey, we're going to this convention down south. I'm like, all right, we're on our way there. We've been in the car 2 hours. I see out of the corner of my eye the Cincinnati Reds Stadium, whatever it's called. I see that. I'm just like, hold on a second. Jesse took a picture in front of that like a week ago. Holy shit, we're in Cincinnati. Guess who else lives in essentially Cincinnati? Jesse does. I texted him like, hey man, we should hang out. I was so busy and just so like with no phone signal for Saturday or Friday and Saturday. I was like, all right, we'll plan something for Sunday. Like, and I was gonna tell him like, hey man, because he was like, what were you, 10, 15 minutes away?
Mhm.
And I was like, all right, let's do it for Sunday because we don't have too much going on that day. We wake up. Our friend comes back to the room like, hey, who parked in that parking lot? And everyone's like, well, we did. He's like, go check your cars. The sign said $5 for parking. They didn't tell you that it was just for 24 hours. I don't know if this is illegal. My girlfriend told her mom that she was at her friend's house. My girlfriend drove 2 hours down for an out-of-state convention.
How old is she?
17.
And who is the oldest person there?
I don't know.
Was there anyone 18 or over that was driving the vehicle?
No, it was her.
So she was driving.
Yeah, she drove herself, both ways.
Was there anyone 18 with you?
Me. Wait, like in the room or in the car?
In the car.
Me.
Then that's kidnapping.
Oh, so I kidnapped my girlfriend, guys.
Yeah, so if you take a minor across state borders, that's legally kidnapping.
Well, alright, I'm a registered felon. So that's what I got this week. And so that happened, and essentially what happened was when she got her parking ticket, her parents didn't know she was out of state. Good thing was we were just in Covington. So we were freaking out there for a while. We had to call her dad, tell him what happened, but it turned out it wasn't as bad as we thought because they still registered it as Cincinnati's parking. So it wasn't as bad. But we had to leave immediately because we had to deal with that. And yeah. If I go to Shutocon or A&G next year, Jesse, or if there's you know, I am planning to go to TFCon in Chicago. Don't you want to go to a Transformers convention?
When's that?
October.
Probably not then.
Why? Oh, wait. Are you having a child? Something like that?
Something like that.
Something like that.
Something's going to come out. I'm not sure if it's a child or not.
If it's a shark, I want pictures. But yeah, that's the story of how I almost met Jesse. Next time we get a little bit closer. Jesse, I have a question.
Yeah.
For a man of your, I mean, you're definitely not an old guy, but you are older than myself. You're a mature man and with a family and children. So would it be weird hanging out with essentially a teenager?
No.
Okay.
I hang out with my niece all the time, and she's 16. I took her to a concert. I took her to see Star Wars Episode 1 when it was in 3D.
I went to that, and I was so mad at myself after the movie ended.
Me too.
I was like, I don't remember that movie being that long and boring, and I had people with me who fell asleep, and I fell asleep.
I fell asleep.
Yeah, I fell asleep. I was at the midnight showing. I woke up, and I'm like, wow, this is still happening. I want to go home, but yeah, I wanted to go home, but I didn't want to actually get up and leave the theater because I spent money.
I'm glad they're not releasing the rest of those in 3D.
I was excited because episode 1 is the most boring for me to watch. Episode 2 in the end is at least kind of good. I really do enjoy episode 3, and hell yeah, I would have gone to see 4, 5, and 6 multiple times. But wow, they started with episode 1. Bad idea.
They should have started with A New Hope.
That would have been good, but under George Lucas, that would not have happened.
Thank God he's not in control anymore.
You know, he gave all of like $4-point-something billion to charity.
I know, but that's awesome.
That is awesome. That's insane.
But But he's still insanely rich.
Oh, of course. That's only what he got for the rights for the IP. That's it. Like, so he still has all the money he made during the movies.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that dude's fucking set. I watched the South Park last night. My girlfriend was really, really wigged out because it was the South Park where George Lucas and Steven Spielberg raped Indiana Jones.
Oh, that was awesome.
That's a good episode. That's one I forgot about. That's a good one.
They made him squeal like a pig. Come on, boy, squeal. Whee!
My favorite part is the attorney, and the attorney won't do anything because he's like, you don't have a case. They really didn't do anything. He's like, were you there? Did you see it? He's like, well, I don't know what I saw. That theater was pretty dark. And she didn't get it, and I had to explain to her, like, look, they metaphorically raped the franchise with the 4th one. Mm-hmm. So that's the joke.
I'm gonna get a drink super quick.
Oh my god.
I'm thirsty.
You're a thirsty bitch.
I need a cold drink to wash down my pizza. I can't wash it down with coffee.
Why not?
Because that's weird. That's one thing I can't drink coffee with meals. That just doesn't.
Yeah, I don't do that either. I'm just fucking with you.
Okay.
That guy's a dick. I have a drink. Wait, where is it? This one. Got smart. I made that noise intentionally. I bet when Jesse comes back with his drink, he's going to slurp it.
To save time, I just grabbed the whole 64-ounce bottle of juicy juice. Cherry flavored.
You could even just grab a cup just to bring it back and pour. You just can drink it straight.
No, I just brought it with me. That's good shit. I love juicy juice.
So I have a question.
Okay.
Captain America, you're gonna see it, right?
I really want to see it.
Come up to Columbus. I'll take you to go see it for free.
How long of a drive? That's like a 2-hour drive.
Yeah, for a 2-hour movie, you'll be back in like 6 hours.
I'll see what I can do.
All right.
I might be able to do that.
At my theater, we'll walk in. I'll tell them you're my dad.
Fuck you. But I've heard that Captain America is insanely awesome.
It is. Let me preface.
How would you rank it with the other Marvel Cinematic Universe movies?
Avengers is still number 1. I'd say it's up there with Iron Man 1.
That's good ranking.
And then, like, close to that is Thor 2. And so on and so forth down the line. Because I thought the first Captain America was kind of weak. I enjoyed it. I enjoyed it a lot. But, compared to the other ones, it was pretty weak. But this one is totally better than the first one. Even more so.
To me, I think the first Avenger has amazing rewatch value. I think it's better than any of the Thor movies. Better than Iron Man 2 and 3.
We don't talk about Iron Man 2 and 3. Oh! Pay the fuck attention in this movie. There's Easter eggs everywhere. God, I want to tell you all of them. I can't.
Okay, there is one that I've heard some girl on YouTube was doing a review of it, a supposedly spoiler-free review. But she said that there is an Easter egg for a certain character that I'm not going to say here because I don't want.
Is it a character that we had not yet been introduced yet to?
Yes.
Yeah, I didn't catch that the first time, and then we got to the car, and my friend's like, "Yeah, did you guys catch this?" We're like, "What? No!" I went to see it again a few days later, and I'm like, "Oh my god!" I was freaking out. There's another.
They are making a movie on that character, right?
It's in the works, but it's not yet in pre-production or anything like that.
Okay. How easy is the Easter egg to spot?
Just listen carefully.
Oh.
There's a scene where there's a character and he's panicking and talking fast, saying stuff. Just pay attention to what he's saying.
Will do.
I bet everyone listening who's seen the movie is just like, Jesus Christ. We know who it is.
Although I don't deal well with people talking really fast around me. I panic and I get really angry.
You're just like he keeps saying stuff, you're just like...
Like my wife, when she gets really excited or really angry, she talks super fucking fast, and it really bugs me out. Like, I literally, Jesus, just slow the fuck down.
God, do you ever shut up? I'm sorry, sweetie. That just, please, just relax.
I look at her like I literally have no idea what you just said to me.
Do you want to start over in English, please?
No, that would be my last day alive.
Yeah, and married.
Yeah. Alright, so I guess we should get on to the actual news. I mean, I already talked about the one thing I got since last time, and that was Captain America. That figure is pretty cool. I like it a lot. Shield's pretty neat. I actually leave it with the Steve Rogers head on.
Yeah. Remember when we saw pictures of the figure and we're like, yeah, that head doesn't look very Steve Rogers. Doesn't it look more Chris Evans in person? I thought it does.
Yes, it definitely does in person.
Yeah, the figure's really cool. He has really nice stature. Winter Soldier, after seeing the movie and loving just how dead-faced Sebastian Stan is with the mask off, I was really excited to see the toy, and wow, Raccoon Face does not look like Sebastian Stan.
That's why I was afraid of.
But the mask face looks awesome, and oh man, the Winter Soldier is fucking, he's sweet, he's a good figure.
Now, he doesn't come with any other guns except for that goofy red one, right?
Yeah, and that goofy red one's stupid, because I actually didn't mind that he came with it, but he doesn't hold it for shit. So,
Really?
yeah, at least mine doesn't.
I wish he would have came with a more realistic gun. Like, what kind of gun does he use prominently throughout the movie? Does he really use snipers or, like, more assault guns?
Jesse, I don't hear you. Are you talking?
And
oh, my internet pooped.
Wyatt got disconnected.
What the?
That's great.
Why? Why did?
Why he wasn't saying shit for a second.
Now my internet option is not even an option for selecting my Wi-Fi. Like my entire router just vanished.
Wyatt.
Gee, ugh, I hate my life. If there's someone in my house screwing with the internet, I'm gonna be pissed.
Wyatt. It's trying to connect.
There it is. Come back. Come back. Or reconnect to Jesse. Let's go. I bet he's talking over everything that we are saying. Internet connection. But there's no internet connection. I'm connected. Come on. You say I'm online on Skype.
Of course. It hasn't happened. This hasn't happened in a while, but.
Come on.
I'm just enjoying my pizza. Texting Wyatt to see if fuck. It says he's online.
Just gonna wait it out.
Is my internet fucked up? Let me double check. I'm doing a speed test right now. Oh, wait, there he is.
Yay! Alright.
What happened there?
I don't know. My internet, like, the entire router was, like, just gone from my internet options.
Oh.
And then it just reappeared. I didn't stop recording. Should I have or should I not have?
You never stop recording.
Okay, unless you tell me.
Yes.
What if you can't tell me?
I figure out a way to tell you.
Okay.
Alright, so I was asking, not sure if you heard it, but I was asking what kind of weapon does Winter Soldier usually use throughout the movie? Does he use more sniper rifles or like assault guns?
Honestly, his boots.
Okay.
God, I want to tell you about this scene, but I'm not going to for the pure shock value. But it's lovely. Yeah, he doesn't really use too many notable weapons. In like 2 or 3 scenes, he'll be fighting with somebody, and he'll like pull a knife out of his like little utility belt, fight with them. He'll lose the knife. He'll just grab and right another one, and then he'll grab another one. Like he has countless knives, and then he'll use a pistol here and there, and he used a machine gun once. He rarely used a sniper rifle. He's seen with sniper rifles, but rarely uses them.
I would have liked it if he came with a sniper rifle.
Well, this one is kind of it's like a comic book sniper.
Yeah.
Attach a thing to it. I don't know.
So what else did you get?
I don't think I got anything else. I do have a funny thing for my Spider-Man suit. So you know how I was puff painting all the webs, right?
Yeah.
So the bottle of the puff paint said it was machine washable.
It is not.
And I spent hours puff painting this thing. Hours. Days.
Puff puff pass.
That's inappropriate. So I did that. And after I get back from the convention, I'm like, alright, well, I have some modifications to do. We throw it in the washer and let's start. Put it in the washer. Take it out of the washer. The paint is just peeling. It's just in fraction, and I just grab it by like with like 3 of my fingers pressed to my palm and just rip it, and it all just falls off.
Uh-oh.
And I'm just like, all right, whatever. Okay. I'm not that upset about it. The puff paint was done in silver to give it a more realistic look. After the convention, I'm like, I want to go for more of a classic look, so I'll go with black puff paint, and this makes it a lot easier, and it looks so much better with the black. I'm almost done with an arm. And now that I've done so much, it's going to be so much quicker. So the black looks better anyway, so I'm not that upset about it. And I bought new lenses. I bought a superior suit. God, Spider-Man for days. Anyway, that's all I got.
So there's actually a good amount of Transformer news.
Nope.
There's not?
Nope.
Yes, there is. I'm not really going in particular order. Well, I guess I am. I guess I'm going to be going from most recent to
Oldest.
And this one's really new. Like this happened like just about an hour ago. More new official images of Leader Class Grimlock have popped up, and they're more updated because was it at Toy Fair back in February? He was sporting gold chrome. These pictures have a bit more chrome, but it's silver. And it looks like a good amount of the actual figure is more of a charcoal gray. I prefer this version.
You do? Okay.
Yes.
I have a thing to say about this. So,
okay.
From the Toy Fair pictures alone, me and you were both like, oh man, Leader Grimlock all the way. I'm getting that.
Yep.
Okay, but I'm getting sick if you haven't noticed. After a while, we got more coverage for news we'll talk about in a minute. That we have more coverage on Voyager Grimlock. Voyager Grimlock, even at Grimlock at Toy Fair, even had the better Dino mode. But I do prefer the gold chrome, the orangey gold chrome, compared to the silver on this. And this figure looks not bad, but I'm kind of thinking the Voyager looks a little bit better now.
You think so?
I'm leaning that way. I'm sure I'll still get this, but
just based on the Dino mode?
No, not at all. But just the things that they both do in their modes. Dino mode is one of them.
I've seen a couple reviews of the Voyager class Grimlock, and it looks like a lot of people have actually said that they actually really hate this figure.
Really? Because I haven't seen those reviews.
Like Decompose posted a pretty basic review, and the Dynamo just looks like a complete mess.
I watched his, and I believe I watched Vangelis and another's who I forgot. But seriously, like, neither of the reviews I saw said that they're like, yeah, this thing sucks. Did Decompose say that?
Decompose literally said, I hate this figure.
Really? Because
yes.
I don't remember that.
Yeah,
I believe you.
He laughed about it and said, like, I haven't had to say that in a long time, but I really hate this figure.
It looks fun to me. The Dino Head's a little bit big, but I don't know. Like, it's just... I'm sure I'll get both, but day one I'm trying to figure out what I'm supposed to do because due to other toy reveals, I'm trying to put together my day one pickup list. Some of the things... I know that sounds really silly, but it's not.
You're not the only one. I'm doing that too.
Oh yeah, like I'm gonna have a list of figures I'm going around store to store that day trying to get. And
what's on your day one list?
Alright, well, there's a few things on there that we haven't got to cover yet. But I'm really at a loss because did you see the premium 2-pack of Voyager, Grimlock, and Optimus?
Yeah.
I want that one more than the retail ones. But I doubt that'll be out on day one.
See, I at first I was kind of interested in that, but then I'm like, the chrome placement on that Invasion Optimus is just so odd.
I don't mind it.
Like the kneecaps or like certain other parts. Like I forget what else. Like his kneecaps don't need to be chrome. Like they did everything that didn't need to be chrome, and did things that should have been not. Like,
I still prefer it, I think.
Oh yeah, they did his shoulder pads chrome, his knee pads, some weird spots on his legs, and they gave him a faceplate. They did not do the grill. They did not do any parts of the truck mode chrome like they should have, if they wanted to go that route.
Well,
the chrome placement on the Grimlock looks fine.
You know what sold me on it?
What?
Faceplate.
See, that's really okay. I really I don't care too much about the faceplate. I actually think that the face plateless face on this evasion mode Optimus Prime looks fantastic.
Well, yeah.
It's
After
like it's
we
even
got
better than
pictures,
the
yeah.
original Deep Buster Optimus Prime, which was a Japanese exclusive. It was the first time that there has been an Optimus Prime from the movie line that just had the face in toy form, and that for a while that was my favorite head sculpt. Now this is absolutely fantastic to me. I can't get enough of the reviews of this figure because the transformation just looks so fucking fun.
Oh yeah, there's some pictures on a site that really I was like, wow, that I like it. I like it a lot. I want it.
Was it the one with the site where they had pictures? Had one picture of it kind of like laying down, like all relaxed.
I didn't see that. I saw the one where he is. I'll show you the picture I'm talking about. That I'm just like, oh, that. Yeah, I'm gonna own that toy, and that's gonna be a good toy on my shelf. I'll show you the exact picture. There's a single picture that made me go, "Yup, that's a yes. That's a big yes." I mean,
Which one? Just tell me what it is.
I'm already at the site, so I'll just show you because it's a good picture. Because I have something else to say. It's obviously gonna happen though that because it's a movie line, people are gonna straight up be like, "Yeah, well, whatever. It's a movie." More. That's totally fine. But if the toy is good, like I do think this evasion mode is, at least for the mold, then I'm
big. It's pretty big too.
I know. I saw the size comparison pictures, and yeah, he's bigger. Yeah.
Which I'm liking. I mean, I'm 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 totally not like for like I'm almost tempted not to get any of the leader class Optimus Primes. The only reason I want to get the leader Grimlock is because like he's size appropriate. And like I can really only blame this opinion on like the Prime figures. The Prime figures were basically all Voyagers and Deluxes, and I really started to like that idea of like them being more like more evenly matched with each other instead of like a bunch of tiny ones and having this giant Titan god as their leader.
Yeah, while with characters like Grimlock, who's a frickin' dinosaur, I'm okay with him being bigger than him.
Or Jetfire, who's like fucking 50 feet tall.
Yeah, or I'll go for the Decepticon leaders being gigantic. Like, yeah.
Yeah. But like that's the reason like I'm more really interested in these Voyager class figures like that I can't wait to see a Voyager class new form Optimus Prime.
I do hope we get that. I really do.
We should. I hope we do. But I mean, there's always a chance.
Because this I said that really awkwardly. Because this Optimus at this point, because I don't have a lot of shelf space where I'm at right now, and that's totally fine. I have enough to display all the main lines. But I'm relegated to only have one shelf for movie, not the normal Autobot Decepticon shelves I normally do for each line.
Yeah.
But for movie, I have one shelf. This is going to be my Optimus on that shelf for a while.
It's awesome. And I'm also can't wait to see what Takara's version this is going to look because it's supposedly got a fucking frog in my throat. Won't go away.
I know. What's wrong with us?
I don't know.
We're dying.
Died. I'm dead.
Here's the picture I was talking about.
Okay. But yeah, the Takara Tomy version is going to sport a more movie accurate paint job, and it's going to have chrome or silver paint apps on the hands, on the wheels, and on the face. More on the face, and that it's going to have faded flames on the shoulders. So I'm really looking forward to seeing it because I do like the idea of Optimus Prime that's just so like rusted looking.
Their leader Optimus looks pretty good too.
Yeah, it does. I do like the added flames that they put in on the chest and
and the head paint looks a lot better too.
Yeah.
It differentiates it from the first trilogy.
If the Japanese leader class figures didn't cost so much, I would definitely pick this up. But I may actually get the Grimlock one instead of the Hasbro one because black? I think it's called Black Knight Grimlock, which is going to sport an all movie accurate paint job. Which I'm down with that.
I'm not really. I think owning what the movie version looks like as a toy would be extremely boring. It's literally just black. black and gray.
Yeah.
I'm okay. See, here's the thing. All the movie designs we've seen for the Dinobots are all just like, they're all like gray and black with a hint of another color. But the toys are all like purple and red and blue. I'm totally down for the toys being different colors.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, I was perfectly okay with that too.
Yeah.
But I'm a sucker for movie accuracy.
I am to a degree. It depends on the character. I'm okay with the Dinobots not being movie accurate because that would be boring.
But I do really like the idea of I don't mind Grimlock being like solid like black or charcoal gray in the movie.
Not in the movie. I don't mind it either. Yeah. But I prefer my toy.
And especially
you can make my toy orange, fine.
If the toy has red eyes, bought instantly.
I know, and devil horns.
Oh yeah, devil horns. I want him to come from the depths of hell to fight Optimus Prime.
Well, then they kind of team up. So you know what I realized?
What?
I believe there's only 3 Decepticons in this new movie.
Yeah, I think we talked about this last episode.
Well, I'm not even talking about toys. I'm talking about the entire movie.
Well, but I think that even to that is there's only 2.
No, there's 3.
What are they?
Lockdown. Spoiler alert,
no,
Galvatron.
No.
You don't think so?
Lockdown, no. But we'll talk about that in a minute. Because there's some news for that.
Ah, so is he... Ah. Well, still.
And Stinger.
He is Stinger and what's his name? Galvatron.
There's a cool...
well, okay. Lockdown may not be a designated Decepticon, but he's not a good guy.
He doesn't tip waiters.
But
he doesn't open doors for little kids.
Yeah, he doesn't. He'll expect you to go home right afterwards, catch a taxi. But he's not a Decepticon. He's just not a gentleman.
Yeah. He's kind of rude. He'll bump into you in the store and not say excuse me.
Yeah, he'll take up his time at the register, not apologize. He'll be like, "No, this is your job. You're supposed to help me."
Yep.
Yeah, fuck that guy. Actually,
he's a dick.
Guy's a dick, but he's not a Decepticon.
I can't wait to see the deluxe class Lockdown.
Oh, it better not suck.
I know.
God, every time I look at Bumblebee, I just get really sad.
Okay. Well, let's talk more about our day 1 pickups.
Because segue, Transformers Age of Extinction toy has been released.
Kind of,
not actually released. Like, you can't just go to your store and buy them. But certain Walmarts have been like, I don't care about that 5/17 date now. They're going on the store now. And that's about as far as... That's in Walmarts in Canada, and I think maybe, 2 in the U.S.
But then they quickly pulled them back in Canada.
They did?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, still, America's just like, hey, whatever. But they're in the stock rooms. Stores are starting to get them in now. Stores will start making the spots for them now. And, within a month, essentially, I would say plenty of stores. I'll be going to stores like, hey, let me get something from the back. I actually don't know if I'll do that this movie. I did it for Dark of the Moon. But
Yeah, I remember you got Leader Class Sentinel Prime before it was released.
I found that on a Target shelf.
And that was the first review I ever saw of yours.
This is before we did yes, I remember in 2011. Really quick, guys, history lesson. I remember 2011 really well because
holy shit, that was back. It's 2014.
Yeah, I remember. Remember in 2011 when we were talking on Twitter about, hey, I want to do a show. I think you're a pretty cool kid. I'd do the show with you. I'm like, all right, what are you thinking of? He's like, I like the name Primecast. That was in 2011.
Yeah.
2011. Didn't we start the show in 2011 or was that 2012?
I think we might have officially started in late 2011 because we were talking about
in May.
One of our last. It was late 2011 because one of our last shows was a best of episode, and we both were on our most disappointed list. That was Leader Sentinel Prime.
Yep.
Yeah.
I remember recording that episode now.
Yeah.
That's forever ago. It's 2014. It's the first quarter of 2014 is done.
Yep.
God, where does the time go?
All right, so
and we're not even episode 100 yet.
So my day one pickups: Voyager class, Optimus Prime, Evasion mode, Leader class Grimlock, Deluxe Bumblebee, High Octane Bumblebee. I'll talk about that in a minute. What are the other deluxes?
Dinobots. 2 Dinobots.
Dinobots. It's which ones? I forget. Fuck.
Slug and Scorn, I think.
Wasn't there 3 Dinobots or just 2?
I thought it was just 2.
Oh, whichever one the Triceratops is.
Yeah,
getting.
him. Yeah, I think that's Slug.
Yeah. That's my day one.
My day one is Voyager. Depending on which Grimlock I chose, if the leaders are out at this time, will be a Grimlock. Well, okay. Here's another point of contingency I have with the leader compared to Voyager Grimlock is the deluxe Dinobots will look stupid next to the leader Grimlock.
Like stupid small.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. I can understand that.
That's another thing, because these guys are going to be a unit on my shelf. They're going to look nice, tight-knit, organized, barbarianness, and it's going to be great. So yeah, a Grimlock, probably Voyager Optimus, and the Dinobots.
You're not going to get a High Octane Bumblebee.
And if I'm feeling froggy, Crosshairs.
Oh, Crosshairs is Wave 1, isn't he?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, I'm definitely getting that one too. I forgot all about that. I don't have a list right in front of me, so.
Yeah, I have a mental list, because that's like all the figures.
Oh.
Except for Bumblebee.
Yeah.
Because, you know what? I might just round it out and go ahead and get Bumblebee, the entire first wave. Because
I saw a review of Bumblebee, and the transformation, especially for the torso, looks amazing.
Okay, I did not actually look at a review. Can that review tell me if I can take the arms? Will that review tell me if I can take the arms off Dark the Moon Bumblebee and put them on that Bumblebee?
I don't know about that.
So anyone who has that toy who listens, please, just let me know. Please. I'm going to message people on YouTube. They're going to get so annoyed with me. Hey, guys, look, just please, just tell me this.
Watch Vangelis's review of High Octane Bumblebee. And
he did one.
I'm pretty sure it'll sell you on it.
He did one? Okay. Well, yeah, that's kind of what he does.
Because that transformation for the chest and torso looks incredible.
His Grimlock is the one I watched. I didn't know he did a Bumblebee one. Yeah. Who else has he done? Did he do Optimus?
He did not. He did the Dinobots and Bumblebee.
Huh.
He did not do Crosshairs.
So how many stores in Canada leak these toys? I thought it was just like maybe like a couple.
Oh,
apparently a lot.
Apparently a lot. Alright, so let's get on to the next bit of news. There's Entertainment Weekly posted a bunch of interviews with Mark Wahlberg, Michael Bay, and Jack Raynor, who I guess is the teenage boy in there. And they posted along with that a new image of Grimlock about to shoot fire from his mouth, which was pretty awesome. Michael Bay, no one else really has something, or maybe, okay. Jack Raynor doesn't say anything cool at all.
What's he say? Go see this movie, please.
Basically, it's hard to act in front of something that's not there. This silly shit like that.
Does he seriously say that?
Yes.
I bet he will not be back for Transformers 5 with Michael Bay. Michael Bay will be like, look, or you get paid for a job. Like, you know how he does with his actors.
Okay,
when they say anything.
Yeah. He says, the first day I'm acting opposite a giant robot that's not there, so that's something that took me out of my controls, out of my comfort zone.
Don't they have the cardboard heads? Dude, just look up.
Yeah,
like,
they should.
It's not that
Michael
Bay.
Bad. Michael Bay says a lot of really interesting things. Did you read any of this?
I read what he said about Lockdown Ship, and that's it.
Yeah. Okay, Michael Bay says, it's kind of like a new Transformers. We had 3, the first trilogy, and this is going to... Their trilogies are usually made of 3, but that's there.
Normally, a trilogy is 3 movies.
And this is going to be the next. I'd hope so. It's the first of a new trilogy.
We get it. There's 3.
I'm not necessarily sure that I'm doing the others, but that's what it's meant for. Shia LaBeouf's a good guy. I bet he
But fuck
snickered
him.
after that. But 3 movies, the same guy, it's time. You know what I'm saying? I'm always good to freshen up and change the story. And then later on, he is talking about Lockdown. Lockdown is an interesting character. He travels the galaxy. He works for somebody else. That's really weird how he phrased that. And he's here for one person, one alien, and then he's out of there.
Wait, what happened? What did he say?
And he's here for one person, one alien, and then he's out of here.
I'm guessing
So
it's Optimus.
yeah, so he doesn't. So he really doesn't take sides. Therefore, he's not really a Decepticon. The cause and balance of the galaxy is kind of messed up when different species play with different species, and that opens up a um, whole other gigantic world for Transformers. Lockdown's ship has a lot of meaning that can go into other movies. There's a lot of backstory about that ship that's not laid out there. You're going to see a few things where you're like, what is that? And what is that? And you're going to see a couple shots like, wait a minute, who are they? But we won't answer those questions.
Okay, so that part about lockdown ship, you know what that made me feel?
What?
It was the exact same thing as when they were filming Transformers 4, and it's like, alright, we get it, there's Dinobots. Alright, we get it, the ship is probably Unicron. Like, alright. That's what I got from that. That's exactly what I got from that.
That's exactly what you got from that?
That's exactly what I got from that. Alright, it's probably Unicron, because what else could that really... Like, what other significance would the ship really have that the basic audience would really care about? You know?
Yeah.
That's what I kind of rounded up to. Like, why would they care about the ship's backstory, about where it's been? Like, no, there's something probably sentient with that ship, Unicron or not. It'll be neat. So, okay, hold on. There's a Creo set with movie Viacons. Do you think there's movie Viacons? That would be cool.
I don't know.
That'd be cool. I'd buy, 3 of those. I'd buy 3 movie Viacons. Top number. I'd buy 3.
I don't know.
Even if they make the toy, I'll still buy them. So, you know what I'm really excited for?
What?
This is really sideways thing, and it's really random. But, so, for my shelf, I'm going to have a Megatron and Galvatron on the same shelf.
I think that's personally would make sense.
Yeah.
Because
one, I have...
rumors about Galvatron's origins kind of makes it feel like a completely different character.
Yeah, even if it is based on Megatron, I don't really care. It's my shelf. And plus, the Decepticon movie toys are very picky. And, I'm picky with their aesthetic. And if I find one I like, I want to keep it. Mm-hmm. And I have a new rule. Like, I have, maybe 10 figures on display right now. They have to be from Dark of the Moon up. The only exception for that is, Recon Ironhide, because that figure is sweet. All of my leaders from the movies are in a box. I can't deal with it anymore. I just can't. I can't add on to a display that I started in 2009. I just can't anymore. Unless the display is still there, animated. I'm not adding on to animated anymore with a new design. If I'm adding on to animated, it's figures that I'm replacing or never got in the first place. But it still stands. I'm not switching out figures like I do with the movie. I can't keep modifying that display and not thinking I'm just brushing stuff under the rug.
That's why I have all my Transformers separated by movies now. I have one thing that's just solely for the first movie, then one thing that's solely for the second and third, and now I'm gonna have a thing for the third or fourth. I just have them separated by totes.
I was about to say, you don't display your figures anymore, do you?
No.
See, now if I had the room space for what you did before, I believe in your old place, where you had a plastic shelving unit and you just had it filled with movie toys, that looked cool. Where you had separate units, Shockwave had his unit, Megatron had his main unit. I would do that. That'd be different, but it's not the same for one shelf. Yeah. Is what I'm saying.
Yeah.
If I ever get room like that, I'd love to do something like that, because that looked sweet with Shockwave leading this gigantic unit. It looked awesome.
Now, in one other going on to the next bit of news. There's a Japanese Optimus Prime figure that I initially was very, very excited about,
Mm.
but then that excitement quickly dissipated.
Why the quick
It is for a Battle Command Optimus Prime, and
Oh, yeah.
first we got a blurry ass image, and it was it's a new form Optimus Prime, and it looked like it had a really, really accurate robot mode,
Mm-hmm.
and it has a trailer that converts into a Jetwing style jetpack,
Mm-hmm.
and judging by the price, everyone, including myself, well, not a lot of people, guess this is what the Voyager class one's going to be,
Mm-hmm.
and that got me really excited. Until yesterday,
Mm-hmm.
when they did more pictures of it, and it's more part of the simplified wave, where it's like because it's shown with like all the silly kiddified ones. They're like two-step. I think they're like two-step transformations, and this is like as big as those, so it's pretty big, and it has a super simple transformation.
Wait, the Optimus?
Yeah,
Are you sure that? I think that's the first edition leader mold.
no, it's not.
It's not?
It is not. A lot of people thought the same thing, but no, it's not. It's it looks like most of the it's a giant shell former. You can see like it has a pretty movie accurate design. Like it has the smokestacks in the back that are
Yeah.
kind of not protruding as much as the first edition. It's more subtle, like I was in the movie. The design of the torso is a lot better. The legs are completely different. The legs are super bulky. Like the legs are really, really thick, and it has a giant skirt around it, I guess, to make room for the backpack. Yeah, this is a completely different mold, but it's a simplified figure, and that get me sad. So we still haven't seen what a Voyager class current Optimus Prime will look like. Hopefully soon, though. But yeah, I was really excited. If this was going to be the Voyager class one, I was all in, jetpack and all. And
I kind of hope he does not have the jetpack in the movie.
I doubt he will.
I hope he doesn't. I'm done
Okay.
with jetpacks.
Yeah. Let's see. Going on news. Next page.
Hello?
I'm looking.
Ah.
More pictures of that Japanese version, leader class Optimus Prime. Platinum. But we talked about the Platinum Transformers.
I'm gonna find something for you.
Okay.
Okay, we got pictures. In-hand reviews of Wave 1 Deluxes.
Yep.
Okay. Let's start with just the first picture. Crosshairs. Looks
I'm liking it.
I think once I get him in hand, play with him a bit, I'll definitely like him more. Okay, yeah. I didn't see this picture. Yeah, okay, yes. Look at these pictures and look at Voyager Grimlock next to the other Dinobots. They look fantastic together.
You think so?
I definitely think so. God, even in robot mode, they look great together.
Maybe. Maybe
Yeah,
so.
Slug. Slug is the purple Triceratops. He is my favorite so far of all the movie toys we've seen.
And Scorn is the other one. Which one's is Scorn the Spinosaurus?
Yeah, the red one. He
Yeah.
looks good too. All the Dinobots look good, but Slug is like the figure I'm most excited for.
I'm wondering how many of these deluxe Dinobots are actually going to be in the movie.
They said all of them.
Oh fuck! Then I had to buy them all.
That's 5. No, I'm
Yeah.
sorry, 4 deluxe ones. So? Strafe's at least in the movie.
Yeah.
They said all the Dinobots in the movie will at least transform once. I assume that means all the Dinobots here are in the movie. Why is that so bad? Or is there one or two you don't like?
I'm not too excited about the Velociraptor or
Slash,
is that Slash?
the blue the blue guy.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's Slash.
And I was kind of really just more wanting to stick to like Slug and Strafe. If I
Oh, so you don't want Scorn? Scorn looks good though.
Yeah, he looks good, but like if I was just wanting to just more get to just the G1 characters if they weren't all in the movie.
I don't even care. I'm getting them all.
Gotta get them all.
You've got to catch them all, you dunderfuck.
Gotta find them all.
There you go. Okay, let me look at this picture of Bumblebee. I like how they have this one picture of Bumblebee, and you know what? Like my emotions when I see that Bumblebee.
What? But that chest transformation.
I don't care. Okay, I'm gonna watch the review after we're done here. I'm gonna watch it. I promise, because I'm very interested. But, god damn, those arms! They look so bad. Oh,
you're gonna like it.
I better.
I'm pretty confident. I can't guarantee because you're pretty picky about shit. But
I'm picky. You're buying movie toys for G1 reasons, and I'm picky.
I'm buying. I'm pretty confident that after you watch the review showing the transformation, you're gonna like it.
I hope so, and I'll tell you what I'm gonna do if I can do it. If I do end up buying it, I'm taking those skinny ass arms off. All right, I'm replacing them, and all that yellow, and that's another thing that gets me. All that yellow inside the chest, on top of the chest. I don't like it. It's all being covered with black and silver.
Cool.
Because, God, it looks so freaking dumb right now in my eyes. I was so excited too. I was like, okay, they've been doing Bumblebee for what, 7 years? How can they fuck up? Oh, they did. Shit. Never mind.
I love the car mode.
The car mode does look great.
But you like the '70s Bumblebee figure.
I do.
You like the robot mode on that one.
I do a lot not because it's accurate. No, listen to me. It's not because it's accurate. It fills out its proportions. It's all a cohesive looking toy. It has a proper chest.
Its feet are almost bigger than the figure.
Okay, one, no, they're not, and two, it doesn't matter. That does not matter. That doesn't bother me because that's the thing that Transformers do. That's like G1 Prowl right there. But I didn't mind it because at least the entire figure was cohesive still. I do. I love that toy. I have such a soft spot for that toy. But it looked good in what it was doing. This does not look good in what it's doing as a base.
Does your butthole get wet when you look at that figure?
That's not even sexually, like, I don't even think that's anatomically correct.
But does it?
No. You know what, actually? Oh, man.
I knew it.
Okay, I'm really confused. Is that a good thing or a bad thing?
It's a good thing.
Oh, okay, then no. No good things happen to me when I look at that figure. Except for hope. I'll hope.
I'm talking about the '70s Camaro.
Oh, I thought, okay. No, that one, yeah.
You're saying you had a soft spot for that figure.
Oh, I do. I love that toy so much.
So that one does get your butthole wet.
If that's a thing, sure. Yeah.
Okay, that's all.
You know what?
To know.
You know what? You know what you need to do?
What?
Because I love the color scheme on this one. Repaint my 71 black and yellow. There you go. I'm done.
I think that's all the Transformer news. Did I miss anything?
Crosshairs looks really weird. He looks so stumpy. Like I feel like I don't feel like they're done transforming him in these pictures.
They might not be.
Maybe not. Like I just want to like pull the shoulders out more, and I want to push his backpack back. Then it'll be done. Is that all Transformers?
I think so.
Whatever. It's really passive aggressive.
I'm so over Transformers right now.
God. Let me check another website. Oh shit, I have to be ready for work in like a half hour.
Oh.
Oh well. I'm
Oh, did I
fine.
tell you that some fucknut stole the Cosmic Cube, the Tesseract, from a Marvel Legends Red Skull?
Wait, what
I
happened?
found at Walmart. I found a Red Skull at Walmart,
Mm-hmm.
but it was missing. Someone fucking stole the Tesseract.
Was the box opened or was it just like not
They
packaged
never
in?
they don't have tape on them, so I assume it was opened.
Oh, right. I keep forgetting they have new packaging. Oh well. What are you gonna do?
I was going to buy it too.
Oh wow, that looks awesome.
What looks awesome.
The Marvel Store exclusive stealth suit Captain America Marvel Select figure. It looks awesome.
Oh.
It's great. Um. Okay, I'm looking through another website.
Just to close out, one thought about the Age of Extinction figures. When I get Evasion Mode Optimus Prime, I have a feeling that's going to be my favorite movie verse Optimus Prime figure.
I have a feeling, yeah, it's gonna be at least one of mine
And
because I'm very picky with
I'm
my.
thinking it's going to be number one.
You know what my favorite movie versus Optimus is?
What?
Everyone's gonna think I'm crazy. It's the first movie Voyager. I love that toy.
You're right. Everyone will think you're crazy.
I love that toy.
I like
my,
it a lot too, but god damn that.
My favorite Bumblebee. I have two favorites. It's the '07 '08 concept and it's the '74 Camaro.
I still think that the original concept Camaro Bumblebee has the best looking robot mode than any other Bumblebee that's been released so far.
I do too. I definitely do as well.
It's mainly because of how it's how the torso looks. All the torsos on any other Bumblebee figure just looks like they took off the front of the car and stick robot arms and head on it. Like they're very boxy and the wings stick out way too far out from the side of the car or robot mode. But while on the first concept Camaro, the way that it was compacted, the wings came out from more the middle of the back, and it just looked all around nicer.
Yeah, like the Dark of the Moon one is a good one, but yeah, it's definitely more awkward and squawky.
Squawking.
Yep.
It squawks.
What the hell? Whatever.
But as much as I love
go.
the ROTF leader Optimus Prime,
It's like a masterpiece figure,
Yes.
essentially.
I have a feeling I'm going to like this Evasion Mode Optimus Prime better. And it's not even just because it's a new vehicle mode. It's for the little things. The proportions are nearly perfect, I think. Except for the shoulders. The shoulders could have been a little bit bigger. But watching the transformation, it kind of makes sense of how they did it.
I need to watch the transformation. Sounds like.
Yeah. The chest can actually open up. Like, if you wanted to put a matrix in there, you could. I just really like the proportions of it. Like how long the legs are in comparison to the rest of the body. I love the head sculpt on it. I love that it has the two fake smokestacks behind the head that look super accurate to how they are in the movie. And just, yeah, I think it's the chest, even though it's a fake chest, it's not the actual windows or grill or whatever from the truck mode. It still looks. I don't really care if transformation fakes something by or cheats by having like a fake chest, like kind of like how Prime Smokescreen did that. But it looks great in either mode. As long as it looks good and doesn't look like shit, I'm okay with that. Because like the Prime First Edition Optimus Voyager class Optimus Prime did the same thing, but it looked nearly perfect in both modes. That you couldn't really tell. So I don't care about the fake chest going on here, but it just all around just looks like a super fun, super accurate figure. I just wish that there was a way you could peg the gun to the back. They kind of missed out on an opportunity there.
Alright. That's all I have to say.
Nothing to add to that.
Nope. I'm just nodding solemnly.
I will be painting a white stripe on the chest too.
Yeah, I'll be adding some paint apps to mine for sure. But I think it's about that time for questions.
Yep.
First question from TransFan681. Number 1, and the only question so far. Do you guys plan to get the giant-sized Godzilla by Jakks Pacific?
Nope.
I hadn't looked at it either way, so nah.
This thing is fucking gigantic. It's the size of Fortress Maximus.
Why don't you want it then?
Because it's probably going to look stupid, and like has very limited articulation. And I have already had my mind set on NECA's bigger one, which looks amazing.
I'm excited for the life-size Godzilla. That's the one I'll be getting. I'm just gonna get it on sale. Alright, next set of questions. That's the only thing. Saying thank you, TransFan681. From Austin Tucker. Hey, yo, guys. It's truly been a while, but 'tis I, Austin Matchell, WTF, ever numbers. It's Matchell. I forgot the numbers, but I did. I remembered them for a while. Back from your questions. Also, White, happy you did kind of react violently when Widow arrived to you. Oh, I did. I really did. Because I didn't expect it to get there. I thought it'd take a little while longer. And I opened my doorstep. I'm like, oh, I know what's in this box. And yeah. Number 1. Has there been any figures that, even though you've gotten either on sale or reduced price, you felt like still paid too much for, excluding animated rollout animated command, whatever, big Optimus Prime for Jesse? For myself, I can't say so. Let me think about this super hard. You know what? Yeah. I got the Dark of the Moon Ultimate Optimus Prime for like $10, and after I got it, I was like, all right, I'm not mad about how much I spent on it, but I have nothing to do with this thing.
I didn't know you had that figure. I don't think.
Yeah.
You only got it for $10?
Yeah.
Damn.
Yep.
How did I not know this?
I'm pretty sure I told you about this.
You probably have.
I got it in 2011.
Oh. God, that figure's so weird.
It is weird. God, it's weird. It has no playability. I seriously have nothing to do with it. I honestly have no clue where it's at.
I can't say anything else besides a silly Command and Conquer Optimus Prime.
In your face, Austin. But yeah, you know, yeah, and I'm really curious. Where the hell did that figure go? That thing's gigantic. How do I lose that?
Sneaky.
I know where my Unicrons are at. I know where my Devastator's at. Where the hell? Whatever. 2. Has there ever been any online purchases you guys made when you were completely worried throughout the whole transaction? For example, got lost in the mail, wrong, broken item sent, item never showed, etc., until the product was delivered to you and securely held it in your hands. I experienced this pseudo anxiety earlier this year when I purchased the Figure Arts Extra Goken Itasha Robo.
I had the exact same experience, and it was completely justified because I was right the entire time. When I bought my PlayStation 4 off of Meijer.com, and I was so concerned that it was either fucking wrong or whatever until a week passed after I bought it, and then I got an email from them saying they canceled my order because they were fucking wrong. I was furious.
I don't know about anything like that, like what Jesse just described, but I've had anxiety for things arriving on time, like cosplay stuff, and then when I see the tracking, I'm just like, oh man. Stuff getting lost in the mail? Not exactly. The biggest instance that comes to my mind is, and it's totally not like this, but it is a mailing incident, is when a few years ago, before I had a debit card and bought stuff, through other people, I sent out money orders to pay for toys from people, and this guy was giving me guff because I sent him a $50 money order for a music label Soundwave.
I remember that.
Yeah, and the fucker was just like, hey, look, if I don't get it by tomorrow, then I'm going to sell it to somebody else. And I ended up telling him, like, because this actually made me mad, because I mailed it. And, like, okay, dude, mail takes a minute. And I told him, yeah, no, you're not, because I sent you the money, and if you take my money and sell the figure, I swear to God I'm coming after you. And And sure enough, the next day it showed up. He's like, "Oh, I guess I'll be sending it out whenever." And I told him, like, "No, you're gonna send it out now, because you rushed me on that."
I'm sending it out whenever.
No, he says, like, I'll let you know as soon as it ships out. I'm like, no, you better be sending that out, like, tomorrow for all that shit you just gave me. Send me my shit and don't talk to me anymore.
Hey, Wyatt.
What?
You know I'm an old man, right?
Yeah.
I'm about to shit my pants all of a sudden. So tell some more shit about that real quick. I'm about to shit my pants, like, legit.
I don't care. But yeah, fuck that dude. I don't really know what else. You know what? It never got lost in the mail, or I was never afraid of it. But when I bought my Fang memory from Kamen Rider Double, can I hear it? Seriously? Let's just listen. I thought I heard Jesse. If we can hear Jesse pooping, that'll be... God. No. Just no. I hear birds at his house. Alright, I guess not. I think it was like delayed a day due to weather, my Fang memory, and when I got it, I just squealed when I saw the UPS guy pull up at like 7 p.m. And I opened it up and just cried a little bit. Just cried a little bit. Where's my cell phone? There it is. I should probably let people know I'm not dead. My girlfriend is reacting to the season 3 finale of Doctor Who, in which it's revealed who Jack Harkness is. I liked reading that.
So, I got enough out to be comfortable for the rest.
You better be, because I ran out of stuff to talk about.
Okay.
Alright. Next question. Why? Did you enjoy my messages on the latest box? Yeah, it's kind of funny. The box is chilling out in my garage, and I'll go out there every now and again and see it. And it's just funny. Like, if I'm not mistaken, this box had responded to, like, what I said about how the mail carrier, like, had, like, this guilty look on her face after delivering the one. Wyatt, have you seen Wolf Children? No. I haven't. It's directed by Mamoru Hosoda, who directed Summer Wars. I love Summer Wars. You know what got me, though, about Summer Wars? Back in, like, 2011 or 2012, when Summer Wars had, like, just come out on DVD over here, I got it, and I loved it. And, like, no one had ever heard of it, and that was totally fine. This is totally hipster mentality. But then they showed it on Toonami, and everyone's like, oh, I love Summer Wars. I'm like, oh, yeah, I've only been watching it for years.
You're such a hipster.
I know. I was like, wow, this is such a good movie. I wish people would have seen it before, you know, would have been able to support, you know, seeing, I don't know, but I love that movie so much.
Does it still count that I liked Attack on Titan before I really knew how popular it was?
If you don't know the popularity, if it's like more of a bliss ignorance, then yeah, that's fine.
Because I started watching, like, when I just thought it was just like, you know, just another anime. Like, I had no idea it was that popular. Like, as popular as it is. Like,
oh, it's ridiculous.
Like, damn, this is fucking good.
Yeah, it's ridiculous. And Girl Who Leapt Through Time, I've not seen that, but it's one I was very interested in. Still need to see it. Which I both really liked. You're not alone on the whole Summer Wars thing. Not a big story about this, but now's not the time for that. I forgot what Summer Wars thing was. Let me know what the Summer Wars thing is via Primecast message or Facebook, because I'm really curious as to what you're referring to. No, I've never seen it. So, number 5. What are some things you acquired and you thought previously you would never be able to attain aside from Fort Max?
Oh, fuck, I was going to say that. Right now, I don't think I'm ever going to attain Black Widow, so that's a half answer.
That's a half answer. You know what? Some Kamen Rider stuff. Like, there's just some of the stuff, like, they were cool toys, it's very expensive, I'd never get it. And the other thing would have to be Masterpiece Transformers. Some of them that I own, I'm just like, well, that's weird that I own that. Like Grimlock and Starscream and Quake Wave. and Soundwave. Like those are
That's
some.
weird that I had this in position. That's
What?
That's weird.
What are you talking about?
You.
Oh.
That you just said like some stuff that.
But still, like
it's weird that I have.
at a time, it. Oh well, it's not weird that I have it. It's a matter of like there was a time while collecting, like yeah, well these are here's like a mental list of things I'll never be able to own because I'll never be able to afford them. On that list was Masterpiece Transformers, and the fact that I own them now is and some of the ones that were out during that time that I just thought looked amazing but couldn't afford. And there was a time even when I just purely was not interested in Masterpiece figures. I did not care about them.
My answer is still Fort Max. You can't say I can't say that.
The second time in the same email that you just totally. I mean, at a time, it's the average retail thing too. At a time, that's everybody with first edition Optimus, Viacons, like that's just the way it is sometimes.
Mm-hmm. So long it was so hard to get Viacons, and then they're literally you could just find them anywhere, like by the bunches.
By the bunches.
I never did see any arachnids in stores.
I saw one and I got it. Now she's in a box somewhere.
I regret buying the Japanese one.
You bought the oh, that's right. Oh, you're stupid. Anyway.
But I did like the Minicon that it came with.
Yeah. Why don't you just put the Minicon on your Decepticon shelf and call that Arachnid?
I think I
might. Jesse, are you gonna get the 2-foot tall Godzilla thing from Jack Pacific? Either your own display for you kids.
No.
We just covered this?
Yeah.
And for an odd one, have either you guys seen Deathbed, the bed that eats? No, but it sounds as awesome as the movie, I think it's called Rubber, with Bob the Tire, or Robert the Tire.
There's a movie that just came out.
Mm-hmm.
That I think, if I remember correctly, I think it's called Stone-nado. It's a tornado made out of rocks.
Are you thinking of Sharknado? Sharknado?
No, it's definitely not. It's not Sharknado. I've seen Sharknado.
Sharknado's awesome. They have a poster. They have a poster for Sharknado now. You can buy it at the store, like Walmart.
I just find Sharknado very boring. Like I think it was just got popular just solely on the title. Even for a bad movie, it's a piece of shit. Like it's just so unenjoyable. Sand
Sharks is a really bad one. Have you seen that one?
No.
It's awful. Don't watch it.
Wait, I think is it the one where there's a? No, I was thinking of Land Shark.
What's that one about?
Land Shark is about this fucking shark that walks on the ground and it fights like a tank that has 4 legs.
That's awesome.
Yes.
Ghost Shark is really bad too. It's exactly as it sounds, by the way.
That's so stupid.
That'll do it.
James Rolfe, who's the angry video game nerd, did a top 40 of awful shark movies.
Mm-hmm.
You should watch that sometime. 40 of them. And they all look pretty fucking bad. It was before Sharknado came out. I think. Anyway, next question.
He says that'll do it for me. Keep up the good work and all that good stuff. Jesse, I'm trying pretty hard to find another Black Widow, but I'm not exactly a miracle worker, but I'll see if I'm able to unearth one. And at any time, feel free to tell me to stop. So what he's saying,
he can't make a blind, deaf person learn how to speak. He's not that kind of miracle worker?
I guess not. I will nearly kill myself for it. Until another time, peace. Alright, we have to go through these questions. I have to go to work.
I had to finish shitting.
Hey lads, IJK Productions again. First off, here's the playlist for Wyatt with Kyoko Evolution episodes. Don't lose them again. I don't feel like going through my emails to find one link. I will bookmark them. Thank you. We got a rush. Number 1. How do you divide up your Classic Universe Generations G1 shells? Do you have it based off seasons or any show by factions? Jesse's are in a box.
I have them separated in totes by whatever. Like I have all my Classics Generations Universe figures in one tote. I have my G1 figures in one tote. I have my Beast Wars and Beast Machines figures in one tote, and then Prime animated. I have each in a separate. Then all the movies get their own. Then I have a random box where it's like Dragon Ball Z and other shit. And Digimon.
Hold on, I have typed something Doctor Who. With the Doctor crying and screaming, regenerate is feelsy, is it not? Girlfriend just finished season 3 of Doctor Who, have to talk about it. And now she's gonna watch the Hulk. Oh, another thing, my girlfriend had never seen any of the Phase 1 movies except for the Avengers. I literally, when she told me that, I gave her a stack of all my movies and said, homework. And she's watching the Hulk now, and then she's like, what about Iron Man 3 and Thor 2? I'm like, you finished Phase 1, you get to go to Phase 2. And because I asked her, I was like, hey, let's go see Captain America 2. She's like, well, I kind of can't. I'm like, why? She's like, I never saw the first one. So I put it in the DVD player, we watched it, and I'm like, alright, let's go see Captain America 2. That's exactly how that all went.
I rewatched The Incredible Hulk a couple of days ago.
She's watching it right now.
She
was really upset because I handed it to her. She's like, oh, you're going to make me watch the Hulk? I'm like, what, you haven't seen it? She's like, what, have you seen it? Do you not like it? She's like, no, I'm not really attached to the Hulk. I'm just like, it's good. Just watch it.
That fight with Abomination.
That fight.
When it's an exact moment. Oh my god, I'm gonna talk about the fucking Hulk again, but whatever.
Jesse,
the fight between him and Abomination.
Okay, no, we're not talking about the Hulk. Questions. I have to go. Okay, it's good. It's great, isn't it?
You rude motherfucker.
I have to go to work.
I'm literally standing up so I don't shit my pants on the chair. I think you're fine.
Yeah. Okay. How do I separate them? I have 2 separate shelves. One Autobot, one Decepticon. If it's Classic Generations, Universe, whatever, it goes on the Classic shelf. If it's third party G1, it goes on the Classic shelf. My G1 figures are in a little box somewhere because I have no place for those. All right. 3. When you guys put some figures in storage, do you feel guilty about putting them away? I just had to clear out my Lego shelves, and it really tore me up putting one of my earliest collections to make room for Generations. Certain figures, yes. Certain lines, no. Like, I had to put away my Voyager Bulkhead from Animated. I love that toy so much, but I had to put it away. But at least it's safe. That's one of them.
I don't really feel guilty about it.
Yeah, Jesse just opened the box like, here you go, you little shit. Prison.
Yeah. And I'll laugh at them as I walk away. Enjoy your time in there.
You're never coming out.
I opened up my animated tote the other day. I'm like, good God, when was the last time these things have seen the day of light?
And then you just closed it right back up.
Yep.
I love Animated. They're 2 of my most prominent shelves. All the time. I sent in this question before, but I think that episode ended early, but may have not seen... have you seen the Lord of the Rings cartoon movies from the 70s and 80s?
I have
not.
I've seen The Hobbit. The first, like, actual, like... I forget the people that made the Lord of the Rings cartoon, like, the theatrical movie that basically covered Fellowship and Two Towers. That one's pretty good, although, like, they portrayed Sam as a kind of a simpleton, and he's super ugly. But you can actually see some, like, inspirations that Peter Jackson actually got from that movie. Although they called Saruman, they called him Aruman in the movie, which is weird.
I called him Agumon.
Agumon?
Agumon.
Agumon digivolved to Saruman.
Isn't Saruman, what's his name?
Christopher
Count
Lee.
Dooku?
Yep. Count Poo-Poo.
Keep up the good work, lads. Thank you, sir. Next question is from...
and the Return of the King cartoon that's made by the same people who made The Hobbit, that's absolutely horrible. Alright, next question.
Okay, I'm convinced this is, what's his name? What's the kid we don't talk to anymore?
Yeah.
I'm not answering this.
Or is it a yellow pee-pee monster?
Nope, someone else.
Uh-oh.
Yep, nope. Please leave us alone. For the love of Christ, leave us alone, if that's you. But from Opone, we answer questions from him. We like him. Ahoy, Mr. Oh, I said Mr. and Mr. I got really worried there. Mr. and Mr. Primecast, a.k.a. Jesse and Wyatt. Hell yeah. These aren't really questions, but oh well. I ran into some issues with the work-in-progress animated intro. I've written that I had in mind and drew a storyboard animatic for the intro. However, I can't seem to properly design/draw animated representation of yourselves. This may seem weird, but I was wondering if I could be provided with images and release of images of yourselves for the animated intro, mainly for the head and hairstyle. Yes, I will send you a picture of myself for the hairstyle. That is key.
I'll send you a picture of me so you can send to him, Wyatt.
So you can what?
So you can send it to him in
Okay.
one email, okay.
Sounds
good.
good. Hey, Alpone, if you have a Twitter, please tweet at me on Twitter, because I gotta go soon, and I'll forget.
Yes, tweet at me too.
Yeah, remind us, because we have to go. He has to go poop. I have to go to work.
Yes, we'll get to that in a second, I guess.
That's another part of the show. Here are some informative sites that I frequently use for interest. I am in no way sponsored by these sites, sure. And they're Marvelous News, Batman News, and Toy Arc. We already used Toy Arc and Marvelous News. Anyway, thank you for reading this, and hope to hear more. Yeah, you're hearing it now.
Yep.
Get all up in your ear. Transfan681, number 1. Wyatt, did Jesse sadly show you the scene from the Al RoboCop remake and where RoboCop shoots people's dick off?
I linked it to you. I'm not sure if you saw it.
I did. I saw some of it.
That's fucked up. It's like just people just are walking around with their dicks out. He's like, oh, he has no idea what to do, but he just shoots them off. It's like you see a close up of this fake dick that's just hanging out, and then you see it explode and just hanging by a flap of skin.
That's fucked up.
I know.
I didn't see that part. I started watching it and I was like, nope.
That's so fucked up.
Last but not least question. Hey, say fella, Shockwave was in James Cameron's movie from the 80s. He was in Aliens, no BS. Yeah, I've seen this theory.
What's that?
It's one of the... I haven't seen the movie in forever. It's one of the, like, little laboratory things. It is essentially a G1 Shockwave, or at least very, very much looks like one.
Hold on, what movie are you talking about?
Aliens.
Aliens. What part in Aliens?
Let me show you the picture. Okay, maybe I can't show you the fucking picture. I'm gonna take a picture of it with my phone and send it to you later.
Okay.
But yeah, I've seen this, and it really does look like Shockwave.
Alright, yes, send that to me on my phone later.
Yep.
I would like
She'll
to
do
see
that.
that.
Yeah, to me it could be a thing of like, hey, go to the store, get something that looks like this, and they're like, oh, hey, this toy looks like that. But yeah, I've seen that, and that's pretty cool. It's been a while since I've seen the movie. I can't say if that's a Photoshop or not. But this is the one place I've seen this, so if it is, it's not like this guy's lying to us. He didn't know. But it could be in the movie. I don't know. If it is, awesome. Alright. Jesse, where can we... Is that a show?
That is a show. You can send in more questions at primecastqa@gmail.com. That's primecastkwanda@gmail.com.
True facts?
True facts. You can follow me at Twitter at twitter.com/ssjautobot.
No.
Instagram me too,
Hell no.
ssjautobot. Subscribe to me here on YouTube by clicking the subscribe button above this video.
Hell fucking no.
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah.
Your turn.
I want to see how awkward of a pause after that. Hell yeah, I could pull off. You can follow me on Twitter at Eric
literally
Invader.
started to panic. Come on, say it. Come on, please.
Alright, yeah, you can follow me on Twitter at Eric Invader. And, oh yeah. That's about it. I have a YouTube as well. You know, I bought a white table, and I'm like, I can totally make reviews. So yeah.
That's as far as that went.
Yep. But I was excited. I'm like, oh, I could totally review stuff. Movie toys coming out. I like reviewing movie toys. I do.
But you're not going to probably.
Probably. No.
Anyone that's listening to this, if you can find a Black Widow, please hit me up on Twitter. If we can arrange some sort of deal, please. Pretty please. A Marvel Infinite series Black Widow, to be specific. That'd be awesome. Okay. I think that's a show.
Password?
Password is poop my pants. If you listen,
Did you really?
I was so close.
Did you? Okay. I think we should stall so you do.
No, I'm not close now. I mean, I got out the emergency shit. I still got shit some more, but I just pinched it off so to the point where I could actually be comfortable. Even though I still have to stand up right now. But,
sit down for a second. See how bad it is.
Okay, hold on. Yeah, it's alright.
Are you like sitting in shit?
It's kind of squishy. Why is it squishy?
Oh, dude, you fucked up.
Yeah, I done did fucked up again.
You done fucked. Now you fucked up. Now you fucked up. Now you fucked up. All right, let's go. Bye.
Alright, hold on. One more.
No, what?
One more.
What? Oh, no. 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 No!